in your home. The more you try to live right, he just won't leave you alone. But here's my advice to you. Don't carry that weight around, y'all. Let me tell you what you gotta do.
Shake it off.
Well, that's what you need to do.
Shake it off.
I'm here to tell you, he will fix it for you.
Shake it off.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to do.
Shake it off.
See if you don't mind, come and sing a verse with me tonight. Come on.
People will tell you, go ahead, child, I got your back. But if you don't do things their way, they'll walk off and leave you. I know that's a fact. Here's my advice, yeah, my advice to you. Forget about the folks because God will see you through, yeah.
Shake it off.
Come on, put your hands together. That's what you need to do tonight.
Shake it off.
God is waiting to fix it for you.
Shake it off.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Shake it off.
I got one thing I want to let y'all know tonight.
God's got a blessing for you. If you would shake it off. God's got a blessing for you.
If you would
Shake it off. God's got a blessing for you.
if you would
Shake it off.
God's
God's got a blessing for you. Shake it off.
shake it off,
Shake it off.
shake it off,
Shake it off.
shake it off,
Shake it off.
shake it off.
Shake it off.
You need to shake it off.
Shake it off.
Is there anybody here?
Shake it off.
Is there anybody here?
Shake it off.
How many tonight
Shake it off.
gonna shake it off?
Shake it off.
That bad attitude,
Shake it off.
you need to shake it off.
Shake it off.
Worrying,
Shake it off.
you need to shake it off.
Shake it off.
You need to turn a new lease.
Shake it off.
You need to turn a new lease.
Shake it off.
Whatever it is,
Shake it off.
whatever it is
Shake it off.
that's bothering you,
Shake it off.
God told me to tell you
Shake it off.
what you need to do.
Shake it off.
You need to go home
Shake it off.
and go to bed
Shake it off.
and pull the cover
Shake it off.
up over your head.
Shake it off.
And in the morning,
Shake it off.
when you rise,
Shake it off.
you'll find out God
Shake it off.
done work it out.
Shake it off.
How many here know?
Shake it off.
How many here know?
Shake it off.
How many here know?
Shake it off.
Come on and look at somebody.
Shake it off.
Come on and look at somebody.
Shake it off.
Find somebody.
Shake it off.
Find somebody.
Shake it off.
And tell them, hey neighbor.
Shake it off.
Tell them, hey neighbor.
Shake it off.
Won't God do it?
Shake it off.
Won't God do it?
Shake it off.
Anybody in here?
Shake it off.
Know God will.
Shake it off.
How many know He will?
Shake it off.
How many know He will?
Shake it off.
Oh yeah.
Shake it off.
It's all about you. LA's fine sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm tree road, rent so low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chant. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you read about a father who dreamed of being a king? became one. Except for the name, a few other chains to talk about me. The story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to
Tell you. I tell you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, hold the door, everybody. Hold the door. I tell you, it's good when you can have. It is good when you can laugh at yourself, you know, because I'm laughing at myself big time. Because those of you those of you who watched me last week, listened to the program, would have heard me making some very bold predictions, and I have no regret. I have no regret making my predictions, because that's how I felt. That's how I thought it was going to go. And from my vantage point, that's what I thought. You know what I mean? So, hey, listen. It didn't go as I planned. It didn't go as how I wanted it. So, but when you are in a game, you know, they say the ball is round. Yeah, the ball is round. And it can be anybody's game. It is two sides that's playing the game. And while you will be cheering for your side or your team, and you'll be hoping that your team will be successful, any game can play. And boy, oh boy, did my team get crushed.
Did you read about a frog who dream of being a king?
Did my team get eviscerated? Demolished.
A few other chains to talk about.
Trashed.
The story is the same one.
Find the adjective that you want. Eliminated, discarded, however you want to put it. It wasn't even close. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are you all doing? It is 11 minutes after 8 my time here. It is a Thursday, and you know, if it is Thursday, it is the Chris Whilby Show. It's the international show with a Jamaican vibe. Broadcast every Thursday right here on the Big Bad Station Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, covering the globe like no one else can. And boy, we cover the globe. Also live on Linkage Radio from out of New York City, the Big Bad Linkage Radio. And also Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music from Trelawney Big Station. I am here, people. I am here. All right, so still getting over a little bit of cold. I have my water here. I'm going to be sipping on a regular basis. So when you hear the noise coming through the phone and you see me opening up my bottle, gotta take a sip so that I don't get into a coughing spell on air. But ladies and gentlemen, I have bigger fish for fry than you know. First and foremost, my telephone line is not working. Don't know why. Came into the studio, not working. So the 774 number is not working. We're gonna have to sort that out after the program. But if you want to call me, we're gonna try something. We're gonna see how this works. Call me on the WhatsApp line and we will see how we can facilitate it, right? Because you know how we go. We have to find a way to make this thing work. So, if you want to give me a shout out, you can call me anytime during the program tonight. I don't have no hot topic. I don't have any agenda this evening. I am just here. I'm in the studio. I have some music lined up. I'm going to be playing some music. And throughout the program, you can call me anytime at all you want. Anything is on your mind, you can call me and talk about it. Anything. I don't have no agenda this evening at all. I think a lot of people are going through post-traumatic stress disorder at this time. Because people are having whiplash and all kinds of things because, boy. Yeah, let me just deal with the elephant in the room. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Lady D. Thank you, I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. I tell you, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this tonight with this frog in my throat. Yes, by now the entire world would have seen what happened in the United States of America, and it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, and a lot of people are speculating. Yes, and giving their views as to what they believe. You know, everybody giving their own postmortem as to what they believe caused the thing to happen. Now, immigration was a big part, very, very big part of the whole thing. You know, the Democrats have some soul searching to do, you know. Because the Democrats, they would have given the Hispanics, they've been very generous to the Hispanics, believing that they were going to in turn be generous to them. But when you don't have good policy, it can backfire, you know. Just giving people things and expecting them to just return the favor and vote for you is not a very wise idea. Yeah? And the Democrats have always been very, very good at trying to give the Hispanics, and I'm not even going to say immigrants, because nobody not give me nothing. You know, I'm an immigrant. Nobody not give me nothing. I came into this country and I've been working my butt off from the moment I got here until today. I haven't had anything handed down to me. I never came through no border. I never got picked up at the border and transported to a hotel and given food stamps and cards. You know, the whole thing was so offensive. It turned off a lot of people. And I don't understand what they thought was going to happen. I honestly do not understand. No, Donald Trump is a villain. Donald Trump is not a good person. He's not a good human being. So I don't want anybody to believe that I am here beating in a drum for Donald Trump. I didn't want the guy to win. But at the same time, the Biden administration, man, oh man, they caused a lot of what happened to happen. They gave Trump a lot of openings. The economy is doing better, much better than when they took it over, because a lot of people don't remember that when they took over after COVID, because, people have very short memories, especially these days. People go from day to day and you forget what happened yesterday much more tomorrow and the other day. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't remember the devastation after COVID when Biden and Harris took over. So they did not get the credit for rebuilding the economy that Trump crashed because of his handling of the COVID. And for some strange reason, they allowed people to forget that because of how Trump handled COVID, hundreds of thousands of Americans died. They are very terrible. They are very poor. I spoke about this last week. They're very poor. They're very terrible at messaging. The Democrats are very, very poor and very terrible at messaging. The excuse me. The Donald Trump, on the other hand, is very disciplined with messaging. He will pick an issue or two and he will hammer away at it. Hammer away at it just like when we were in kindergarten. The teacher would allow you to sing a song until it gets stuck in your brain and can't get out. That's what Donald Trump does. He will pick an issue that he thinks is either good for him or bad for the Democrats, and he will just hammer away at it, hammer away at it, hammer away at it, until everybody just start believing him one way or the other. And I was thinking about the whole thing and the whole issue today, and I said, hundreds of thousands, literally hundreds of thousands of Americans died because of Trump's poor handling of COVID. And I thought about it and I said, that alone should have disqualified Donald Trump from becoming president again. Among other things. And if you think about it, if Joe Biden had allowed hundreds of thousands of Americans to die under his watch, Donald Trump would have never let the American people forget it. Absolutely not. He would have driven it home day after day after day after day until that would probably be the only thing that we would have remember, that hundreds of thousands of people died under your watch. We forget. Our memories are short. We forget. Most people don't. COVID didn't even come up in this election. And I'm not saying that it should have. I'm just saying that that was so far back, people didn't even talk about it. But I'm just talking about the messaging and the discipline that Donald Trump has. He spoke about the immigration issue. And they made sure that it was front and center in people's minds. From he started his campaign until he ended his campaign. That was his number one issue. Immigration and the economy. And in today's economy, matter of fact, in today's world, my friends, people are very impatient. People don't want to hear what you are going to do for them. They want to know, what have you done for me lately? They don't want to hear what you are going to do for them. They don't want you to promise them what you are going to do for them. They want you to do They want you to do and they want you to do it yesterday. So for some reason, the economy, the fundamentals of the economy are strong, but people are not feeling it in their wallet. People are not feeling it in their pocketbook. So people can come this evening and they can talk about all kinds of things. They can talk about racism and sexism and all of that, classism and all the isms and schisms. There were a lot, and people wanted a change. And there are two candidates in the race. And if people wanted a change, and you have one person who they are literally tying her to the incumbent, even though they switched it out at the end. And you can say that, oh, because I hear some people saying it now, maybe it was wrong for them to switch out Joe Biden. Are you kidding me? Joe Biden couldn't win 2 states. He probably would win him home state, Delaware, and that's it. And maybe Massachusetts, barely. Joe Biden could not win this election either. He would have done worse than Kamala Harris. I promise you that. So that's not the issue. The issue is that people saw her as a part of the administration that wasn't doing what they sent them there to do. That was the main issue. So we can scapegoat everything as much as we want, and we can say, why, a woman and people don't want a woman. We don't know that for a fact. What we know is that if you take off your rose-colored glasses, if you take off the biasness and look at the thing objectively, there are many different reasons. There are many different reasons why she lost. It was always going to be an uphill climb. Joe Biden's popularity was about 20-odd% when they switched her out. 20-odd%. He was never going to win with that. They were going to be crushed. So, anyway, we're here and we're going to play some music. And we want to enjoy ourselves tonight. There is no burial here. There is no sadness here. It is what it is, and life goes on. Tomorrow morning, I have to get up and go to work. And I'm quite sure that you are going to have to do the same. Life goes on until it stops. Yeah? And that's how I'm going to approach it. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, I would have to get up and go to work tomorrow morning anyway. Ain't nobody giving me anything in this country. Never gotten anything from anybody in this country. Never gotten any form of assistance. Never applied for none. Never got none. I get up every day and I bust my tail off. Some people are the way how the Biden administration dealt with this immigration issue, it is appalling and disgusting. And even though I didn't want Trump to win, I did not like how they dealt with the immigration issue at all. But anyway, I digress.
You made me cry.
All right.
Walk through the door, it hurt me so. Said it hurt me so. Oh baby, when you look at me and you say goodbye, you made me cry. Said you made crying.
So, as I was saying before, my telephone line, the 774 number, that line is not working. So, if you want to talk to me, you can call me at the WhatsApp number at 508 762 7621. I say again, if you want to call me at 508 762 7621. 508 762 7621. All right.
With you, girl. I'm still in love with you, girl. Oh, baby, I'm still in love with you, girl.
Sadzi.
I'm still in love. I'm still in love with I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just a man who will break your heart if you break mine too. I'm just the kind who will do likewise if you do that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I use somebody every day. Somebody say you better leave and go away because baby, I love you. I love you, baby.
Okay, good evening. You're live on the radio.
Good evening. There is something radically wrong with what we have observed. Because when they started counting, at the period when they started counting the amount of votes coming in, why did Donald Trump have such a large lead ahead of Carmela? There's something wrong with those numbers. Something is really wrong with those numbers.
You think so?
I think so.
So you believe that this is the first time I'm hearing that observation that somebody believe that the numbers are skewed. You believe that they stole the election? Is that what you're thinking?
Something is radically wrong. Radically wrong. And I got some bits and pieces of information lately. Because now I'm hearing that the present president may be considering handing over his presidency to his vice president.
Yeah, because
that may happen very shortly.
Well, here's my theory on that. Because I have a theory on that. I believe that he's going to serve for a while. Then he's going to hand it over to him so that he can pardon him. But I don't think that this is just my theory. I don't think that he's going to, because this guy loves power. So I don't think that he's going to just hand over the whole thing to him, just like that, and just go sit in the background. I don't think he operates like that. But I think that it's not far off for him to serve for a while, and then maybe 2 or 3 years, hand it over to him so he can get the pardon. So when he leaves office, he doesn't. Nobody can come after him for all of that. But what? You have to think about this thing too. That this guy control the whole place. This guy is going to put more people on the Supreme Court,
Yep.
So he's going to pad the Supreme Court.
Three of them will be replaced, including Clarence Thomas.
Exactly. So he is going to have his mark, yeah, in history in this country. His footprint, his palm print, his whole body, everything, every print you can find is going to be left in this country, unfortunately. You know? So,
There is something radically wrong with those numbers, though. How could he have led this lady so far ahead
let me tell
at the
you,
beginning of the counting and towards the end of the counting? Why
let me
did
tell
he
you
lead so heavy?
let me tell you why. I don't think anything is wrong with the numbers. Let me tell you why. What happened? As one of the callers on Lady D show said, the people who voted for him the last time, they have children, and their children came of age. A lot of their children couldn't vote the last time. Their children came of age, and all of their children came out to vote. So, what didn't double, triple? You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of Democrats did not vote for Kamala Harris because of some of the issues that they are pushing. A lot of people, I have heard it. You see the LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
It has turned off a lot of people, silently, How they kept pushing it and pushing it. And then it's not only just the gay thing. Okay, they did the gay thing and everybody was like, okay, all right, people, let them live their life. They're not bothering me, and, let them live their life. But then they didn't stop there. They started with the transgender issue. And they kept pushing it. And then, they started saying males can participate in female sports, because if you transition from a male to a female, which I found to be offensive, and
because you come up stronger than a female.
That's what I'm saying. There are a lot of things that was under the surface. And while people, even some people who end up voting for Kamala Harris, did not vote for her because they were in love with her. They just look at her and say it's the lesser of two evils. So there was a lot of things. And I said, I'm not going to come here tonight and say, oh, I know it's because of the immigration, or it's because of the economy. It's because of all of these things combined.
But the other side of the issue, if she was so well financed in the election, $1 billion, that's far more than any other Democrat has ever spent.
Yep.
How did she fall behind so badly?
Listen, if you remember, when Donald Trump lost the first time, it was the same exact playbook. I don't know if you recall. Hillary Clinton outspent him more than 5-1. Because a lot of people didn't expect him to win. Hillary Clinton's campaign was well financed.
Yeah.
And yet she lost. Hillary Clinton had a very, very great ground game, get out the vote operation. They lost. Same thing happened here. Donald Trump does not need a get out the vote operation. He himself is a get out the vote operation. Because people gravitate towards the message. His followers will crawl on glass bottle to go vote for him.
But I just can't understand it, though, because I was of the feeling that the gravitational pull by Carmela would have been able to attract the voting pool for the Democrats. I'm just really surprised that it happened so badly.
Yeah.
Because the numbers are so far apart.
Yes, but the thing is, if you go back and look at the numbers, man, it's not impossible. What happened, and I'm not going to try to be any conspiration, what do we call it, whatever the word is right now.
Conspiratorial.
Right. Yeah. I can't. I don't want to go down into that rabbit hole. Conspiracy theory. Yeah, that's the word I was looking at. I don't want to, to go down into that hole because there is no credible reason to think that anything was off or they rigged anything. Remember, this guy was not in office,
Yeah.
So most of the things is Democrat running them. So you know what I mean? And we're not going to be like them. When they were in office and Democrat was out of office, they said the Democrat rigged the elections. This nonsense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to go down that road at all. They got their ass handed to them, the Democrats.
But the other thing now, he's in power, he becomes president. What is going to happen to us now? Because he's going to be siding with Putin. He's going to be siding with a guy from North Korea. He's going to be siding with the Chinese. What's going to happen to us? He's going to destroy NATO because the NATO operation that we have, he's going to break it up. So, and Ukraine, he's going to hand over the Ukraine to Russia. So, what are we going to do? Where will it end?
Yeah, you know what? This is what the America voted for, and we're going to have to live with it, unfortunately. This is what America voted for. And that's why we say elections have consequences, my friend.
I am really saddened, man. I'm really, really sad about this. Really, really sad. I just can't believe that this would have happened this way. I just could not believe that.
All right, thank you for the call. It's we just have to live with it. Stay strong, man.
Of course I will.
Yeah.
But I'm just totally dismayed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right. I continue to listen to the show.
All right.
Good, okay.
Yeah, it's we don't want to start the whole conspiracy thing still, because there's no evidence of that.
Baby, I want you. We baby, I love you. Love you, baby. Baby, I want you. Look here. Ever since the first day we met, I love you, darling. Hope you won't regret. Think about it every day, and hoping that you will say, oh, baby, baby, I love you. I love you, baby. Baby, I want you. Oh, baby, I love you. I love you, baby. Baby, I want you.
(508) 762 7621. If you want to participate, 508 762 7621. 508 762 7621. In the meantime, in between time, I want to say a big shout out. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Mortgage just joining us. Lady D, Denise Gomez Green, good evening to you. Andrea Best, how are ya? RVR 247. Good evening to you, my brother. Sister Patricia. Oh, yeah.
I've lost that love before. God made and I close and
508-762-7621.
and you say try just once more. And you came and you took control.
Good evening. You are live on the radio. How are you? Hello? Good evening. You're live on the radio.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Not good.
You know, you told me the last time that you don't know how you're gonna survive if Kamala didn't win. How you holding
Lord.
up? How you holding up?
Oh, me holding up. I feel like somebody hit me in my stomach with a big stone. The night my neighbor called me and she said, I know you're not. I was, you know, when you lick foul and say with dish towel, I was down. I was down. I was down.
I know.
I was down.
I
And
know.
what the caller said before, I was listening. And the numbers, because I was listening at something, not looking. And it I just want to confirm what he said about the numbers. Man.
Listen, the numbers don't look right, don't you?
No. And he's not talking untrue because I was listening, not watching. And boy, I feel somebody take a stone and hit me in my stomach.
I tell you, we're gonna get over it, guys, and here's why we're gonna get over it.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yo,
I
we're gonna
don't
get over
really know.
it. When Hillary Clinton won, when Hillary Clinton lost,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. I think I went into a mini depression. I'm not even gonna lie. It took me a while. I left social media for a while because I couldn't bear to go back and see. I stopped watching television. I stopped watching the news. It's like I went underground for a while.
Because you know
I
what
couldn't
you were
believe-
saying about hammering whatever it is? This person does it well.
Exactly.
For instance, when they said about the this place there was garbage, he spun it, and our president did say something, and he had that thing hammering because his people did it first, and he didn't pay any mind to it. But as soon as my president said something, which he should have thought about it before,
Yeah.
he had it hammering away, and that is what, because I hear that he's on social media. So when he's hammering anything, my side keep being diplomatic about certain
there
things
you
too
go.
much.
There you go.
Because
There-
I wrote down the numbers with the what you mean, and the lady's name with the what you call it there, they said the economy. So my daughter always tell me, "Mommy, write." I
Right.
cannot remember. I wrote it down. Oh my God, I don't know. I have to go get the forensic.
That's it.
And I lucky thing I had Tylenol.
Yeah, the Fensick, they still sell Fensick?
Not over here. Forensic is a Jamaican over the counter thing.
I've
But
heard
we
that
have
one in a long
Tylenol
time.
over here. We have Tylenol for so Whilby, so I've been dropping my Tylenol.
But we
Oh
got,
my,
listen.
I couldn't even get up. I was blind. I was sideways. I couldn't even grab the Tylenol so fast. I couldn't grab it.
Yeah, it was all of us. I was on my program because I brought the coverage. And,
Yes, but I don't have the WhatsApp. I'm not I'm not computer savvy. So
yeah, I was on my YouTube channel with it, and I brought the coverage, and then I went to bed. I just felt
I couldn't
like I got,
sleep.
yeah, like I got punched. Well, I went to bed, but there was no sleep. you know, I tried. I tried. I forced. I did everything. That was possible, and I just couldn't sleep. I woke up. I went to work. I came home, and I just like, you know what? It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all
Oh
right.
Lord, we have to go pretty hard. I don't know. I
We're gonna go
don't
through.
really. I just don't know. I
Listen,
don't
we're
know.
gonna go through some difficult spots. Because this guy is just crazy. He's gonna do some crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Oh,
So
Mr. Wilby,
yeah,
life.
no man, just no man. It's not the
Life.
end of the. It's not.
It's a little easier. I mean, yesterday, and I put on the pretty clothes. I go doctor, and I get a good bill of
And it's gonna, and I bet you tomorrow is gonna be a little bit easier, and the next day is gonna be a little bit easier. It's just how it is. The initial phase, and we've been through it already. We've been
Yes,
through it
but
with
and that's why we know what it is. And
exactly, and that's why
you can't predict that person is so unpredictable. It's a shame. It's a shame.
yeah.
Lord.
But
Ah.
we'll be fine, man.
We'll be fine.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
how
be
my son was telling his sister when she had the surgery. We'll be fine. So I have to go.
All right, take it
All
easy.
right. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
All right.
Very soon, always show me that loving you is very sad. You made me so very happy, and I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spend my whole life with you. Cause it came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always show me that loving you is a very sad. You made me so very happy.
774.
So glad.
Scrap that one. 508-762-7621. The studio line is not working tonight, so we're using the WhatsApp number 508-762-7621. 508-762-7621. If you are out of Jamaica, you can dial me on that one too, 508-762-7621 WhatsApp line. Or you can dial it straight if you're in the United States of America. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's the Chris Wilby Show, the international show with a Jamaican vibe. Heard right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network every Thursday.
Girl, I've got a day.
Linkage Radio.
And I just mean
New York City. The city's so big, they had to name it twice. New York.
all my life.
Go listen to some tune, yeah, man.
You girl,
Drop some legs.
just want to
Run, tune.
take this from me.
Ouch.
I'm as free as the bird in the tree. Girl, I've got a day. Girl, I've got a day. And I just mean I can't stay late. All my life, I
FM 96.7. Trelawney's big station.
I'm the reason why I never say you another woman.
You can check them out every morning, every weekday morning at fitfmja.com. Julia Meikle Benaya with the morning connection. Also right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio starting at 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I tell you, oh, I tell you.
Every weekday morning.
Oh, yeah.
The morning connection.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your take? What's your take, ladies and gentlemen, on the election?
Because you already died. Why you leave me alone?
508-762-7621. 508-762-7621.
You leave me
What's your take?
another man who don't love you like I do. Now you were worried, now you were sorry. When
Do you believe that there's going to be a mass deportation?
another woman
Do you believe that there's going to be a mass deportation? Donald Trump,
from the
how are you feeling
turn your back,
a few days after?
it is true.
Is what, or 2 days? It is now beginning to settle in.
I tell you, oh, I
And people are now starting to realize, oh, this is what we're going to have to live with for the next 4 years or more. This is what we're going to have to live with for the next 4 years. Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, more powerful than ever before. I tell you. Sister Cherry, what's happening? What's your take on the election, my friend?
It's just one of their
Do you have anything to tell me? Call me now, Sister Cherry, 508-762-7621. What's your take? 508-762-7621. The studio line is not working tonight. 774-408-8860. That number is out tonight. So we're utilizing the WhatsApp line, 508-762-7621.
This is the start of something new.
so long, just for this moment. The love God been true to me.
762-7621, 762-7621. That's the number to call me at tonight, right? That's the number to call me at if you want to just get something off your chest. You're feeling a little bit hungover. You feel like you want to let off steam. I am here. Let it off for me. Let it off for me, man. Let off some steam for me. I am here. If you will feel better, I'll make you feel better. Come talk to me. 508-762-7621.
I will try to show that I'm not trying to pretend. I wanna go, but I can't leave. Yes, I
Send me the pillow that you dream of. So darling, I can dream on it too. Each night while I'm sleeping, oh so lonely, I'll share your love and dreams that once were true. I've waited so long for you to write me, but just a memory's all that's left of you. Send me the pillow that you dream of.
Yes, man, a big people saying thing. Big people saying thing tonight.
I still care for.
Call it the big people reggae.
Send me the pillow that you dream.
Just a little something to make you feel a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Darling, I can dream on it.
Oh boy.
honey, you, oh my shining star, and don't you go away, oh babe.
So this news just in. A federal judge on Thursday struck down the Biden administration's parole-in-place policy that gave legal status to certain undocumented individuals who are married to U.S. citizens. U.S. District Judge J. Campbell Barker had previously put on administrative hold on the regulation rolled out earlier this year when President Joe Biden was running for re-election, as the judge considered the lawsuit brought by Texas and 15 other states. The policy shielded select undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens from deportation and allowed them to work legally in the country as they sought citizenship. In this Thursday ruling on the merits of their case, Barker, appointed by President-elect Donald Trump during his first term, said Congress had not given the executive branch the authority to implement such a policy. He wrote that history and purpose confirm that defendants' view of the relevant immigration law stretches legal interpretation past its breaking point. The case is one of several ongoing legal challenges to Biden administration policies that the incoming Trump administration may refuse to defend after the White House changes hands. Barker rejected a request by individuals who benefited from the program to intervene in the case so that they could also defend the policy. The policy would have applied to people who have been living in the United States for 10 years and utilize existing legal authority known as parole in place that offers deportation protections. In addition to spouses, the policy would also apply to undocumented stepchildren of U.S. citizens. As CNN previously reported, it was estimated that the program could directly affect 750 to 800,000 people. That could have been made the federal government's most sweeping relief program since the 2012 implementation of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, which shields undocumented immigrants brought to the United States as minors from deportation. DACA itself is currently the target of a years-long legal challenge. An appeals court earlier this fall heard arguments on judges' ruling that deemed the DACA program unlawful but allowed it to continue for current enrollees while an appeal played out. It has already started. It has already started, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the tip of the iceberg. 508-762-7621. What's your take on what's happening across the United States? It's a Chris Whilby Show. Chris Whilby Show and Fit FM 96.7. Hi there, my name is Chris Whilby, the Vibes Master, and I'm inviting you to tune in to the Chris Whilby Show on Thursday at 6 p.m. right here on Fit FM 96.7. It's the international show with a Jamaican vibe where information and music exist in harmony. It is music, current affairs, issues affecting relationship, and the hot topic of the week. So come on board, sit back, relax, be informed while being entertained. It's a Chris Whilby Show, every Thursday at 6 p.m. on Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
I've got ties so heavy. This is the only thing to do. It's gonna hurt me, I can't lie. But it's the best thing for you and I. Understand me, won't you try? Let's just kiss and say goodbye. You held me in your arms and made love to me. Yeah, you, my heart's desire. Your lips caress
Into North America.
body.
Yeah, this is Tal Magilla representing for Chris Whilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master. Yeah, man.
Possess me, and I'd keep you. If I could. If time would stand still.
And I love me some Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibes Master Chris Whilby. I just can't get enough.
And leave us feel this way. You know what? I'll be satisfied being here with you. You set my mind on fire anytime you're near. My body and soul belong to you. Oh, don't ever say we're through. We're still in love.
Stealing love, stealing love.
Still in love.
Who is guilty? Who is ever guilty of stealing a little bit of love on the side? Eh?
You don't belong to me.
Come on, be honest, man.
Don't belong to you. Still
Who is guilty
there.
of stealing just a little bit? Eh?
That's enough
A little bit of love on the side. You know she don't belong to you. Or he don't belong to you.
Between us.
But sure, you just have to just do a thing sometimes.
As I hear in the darkness,
I tell you, it's a big people reggae.
find no peace inside.
On an evening like this,
Misery holding me tight.
let's enjoy yourselves, man. Come on.
If I had you near,
Rock it a little bit. Sister Gloria, it's gonna be alright, my friend. Rock your body, rock your body, rock your body.
tonight. There's rain on my window, and I can't count the drops.
And I
But I
love me
can't
some
feel
Caribbean Vibes
lonely.
Radio with the Vibes
There's
Master
no
Chris
way,
Whilby.
no
I
way
just can't get
that
enough.
I can stop. Misery
music.
I just never took time. You were always on my mind.
Best music in the mix with the baddest DJ.
You're rockin' with DJ Chucky and DJ Rex.
It's the hottest mixtape in the world. We're online. Best music. Blaze in the steel. Bring the heat. Mix it non-stop. With the hottest DJ.
I found out how good it feels to have.
Yes.
Yes, I'm just calling to say a couple words on the election.
What's on your mind?
I am not surprised, but I am disappointed.
Also.
To be honest, I believe I said it a couple of times that America is not going to vote for a woman for president, and make it even worse, she's a black woman. And even though the poll was showing that she was leading, you know, I mean, between the margin of error, like 3 or 4 points, something like that, I still know that the people that vote for Donald Trump does not say that they're going to vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So they don't count in the poll at all.
Yeah, that's
because
true. That's true.
if you stop them now, even on the way to the polling station, and you ask them who they're going to vote for, they will say Harris, because they don't want to say they're voting for Donald Trump because people may think different about them, and people might realize how awful they are. You know, disgusting they are to be voting for Donald Trump. So they will not say. So these are the people who came out of the woodworks on the election day, and they go to the poll and they vote for Donald Trump. It is what it is. I always know that that's how it goes. And so that's why I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, of course, but I'm not surprised. This is America. This is this is who they are. I mean,
you know, it's funny you said that. You know, I have a track that I'm gonna play. It's funny you said that. Yeah, go ahead.
This is who they are. We all know them here. We know who they are. Donald Trump is a racist person. Donald Trump does not like immigrants, and all of these things. And this is what the white American. This is what they love. They love to know that Donald Trump is going to deport immigrants. They love to know that Donald Trump is racist because they are racist as well. And 90% of American white people are racist. So this is what they want. They want Donald Trump because when Donald Trump is president, they believe that if they come out on the road, they can show up their racism, they can be blunt with it, and they believe that it's okay because they have a president that is racist. So this is what they want. This is what they always wanted. So, you know, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed because getting Trump for another 4 years, it's really going to be rough, you know. And all these immigrants that voted for Donald Trump, oh my God, they don't even know what they did, because the one that voted for Donald Trump that are immigrant is a citizen, but I don't think they're thinking that, listen, I have a niece, or they have a uncle or a cousin that are illegal, that are here and illegal. You know when they're going to think about that? When Donald Trump ready to deport them all back to where they're from. that is when they're gonna say, "Oh shit!" It seems like I totally forget that my uncle and my aunt and my cousin and my niece and my nephew, or somebody in their family is undocumented.
Yeah.
It's when the time comes when here we go.
Oh.
It's like some of the immigrants just not thinking. They're not realizing that when you vote for Donald Trump as an immigrant, what you think you're doing? Donald Trump doesn't like immigrant. We all know it. Republican in a whole, they don't like immigrant.
Wow.
So there is no way I would vote for immigrant. I went to vote and I vote for every Democrat that was on the paper, even the one that I never heard about. Because I'm not voting for a Republican because they don't like immigrant, and most of them are racist. There's no way I would. So, a lot of immigrants that went and voted for him, they really have it coming. I mean, I'm here, yes, I'm gonna feel some of it, but guess what? I did not vote for him. So it's coming, and it's coming pretty soon. So
yeah, it has already started. So
they will see. I'm here, and I'm whether or not it was Harris or Trump, I still have to work and pay my bills and all that. But there is some other stuff that is gonna happen that it's really gonna hurt, because when you see people are here undocumented or maybe even on their way to be documented, and to know that they're going to pick them up and bring them and take them to some detention places, wherever they take them, and ship them back to where they came from. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy to watch or to listen to, so, but this is what they vote for, and it is what it is. So that's my 2 cents on the politics here, my dear. It is what it is.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate the call.
You have a good night.
All right. God bless you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yeah. It's ladies and gentlemen, let me read an article here. This article here says MAGA allies say they can finally admit that Project 2025 is the agenda for Trump's second term. You remember when during the election when people mention Project 2025, excuse me, I told you before I'm getting over a cold, so my throat sometimes gets a little bit dry. But when they mentioned Project 2025, the Trump administration and everybody scream and say not go so is lying. Well, the news is now coming out that the allies of MAGA excuse me, have boasted that they can finally admit that Project 2025 is on the agenda when Donald Trump returns to the White House next year. Steve Bannon, Trump's former White House chief strategist, who walked free from prison just days before the election, took to his War Room podcast on Wednesday to joke that Project 2025 is the agenda for the former president's second term. Bannon cited a social media post by conservative activist Matt Walsh, who baited Kamala Harris supporters about the right-wing blueprint. And I quote, "Now that the election is over, I think we can finally say that, yeah, actually, Project 2025 is the agenda. LOL." End quote. Walsh posted on X in a likely bid to get a rise out of his political opponents. quote, Matt Walsh, I think, is a very smart and funny guy, end quote, Bannon said on his podcast. Quote, now that the election is over, I think we can finally see that, yeah, actually Project 2025 is the agenda, end quote. Fabulous, Bannon laughed. Put that everywhere. Other MAGA figures joined in with the taunting. Texas Tarrant County GOP chair Beau French said in a post on X, so can we admit now that we are going to implement Project 2025? So they're not hiding anymore. This was the agenda. This has always been the agenda. And they just didn't want to admit it because there are so many awful things in Project 2025 that they could not admit it. But if you look at Agenda 47 and Project 2025, most of them overlap. It's the same things. So, you know, it's interesting that now that the election is over, they are now suddenly admitting that, yeah, Project 2025 and Project 47 is the same.
Your love, say you will be mine, forever and always.
Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web. This is...
Yeah, from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Talmagilla representing for Chris Whilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master. Yeah, man.
When you turn and you walk through the door, it hurt me so. Said it hurt me so. Oh baby, when you look at me and you say goodbye, you made me cry.
Best music.
Said you
Best music.
made me cry, crying. So listen to me while I say to you, breaking up is hard to do. Everybody knows, they know, they know, they know this.
So, as we, because we have to give you the information, we have to give you the information as we speak. Let me get this call. Hello, you are live on the radio. Good evening. Hello.
Mr. Wilby,
Hello.
I was listening to your call a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
All I did when I went there, I just look if my vice president was in the same line. I marked right down to the on some of the names. I just look if in the same line. I just
It was Democrats straight down the line.
straight down the line. It's the first time I do it like that. I just look if the line, the thing correspond. It's the same. I don't go up and below and above. I just shade it right down to the
Yes, if it's even a puss.
Because some of the names are, when I look, I say I don't know. I shade it in anyway.
I tell you.
All right.
Yes, man.
Okay.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So, the president's agenda. We have to share the information, So the Department of Education, and again, I apologize for my throat. I have to apologize because I know it's annoying. The Department of Education, Trump's Agenda 47 campaign, proposed eliminating the Department of Education, which, according to the DOE website, establishes policy for administrators and coordinates most federal assistance to education. The DOE provides programs such as Title I funding for low achieving or high poverty K to 12 schools in need of support, as well as Pell Grants for undergraduate students in high financial need. Content restrictions. Trump's campaign has outlined a plan that features prayer in public schools, an expansion of parental rights in education, patriotism as a centerpiece of education, and an emphasis on the quote-unquote American way of life. He has also called for the dismantling of diversity initiatives in education and federal funding cuts for schools or programs that feature critical race theory, gender ideology, or other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content. School choice. Trump also backs nationwide universal school choice programs, which allow a student's allotment of public education funds to be transferred to non-public schooling options, including private schools or homeschooling. This comes as voters in 3 states, Nebraska, Kentucky, and Colorado, have rejected efforts to codify or expand this kind of school choice. Teacher pay and tenure. Trump's Agenda 47 also anticipates an end to teacher tenure laws. These laws are described by the United Federation of Teachers as state laws that prevent a school district from dismissing a tenured teacher without due process. All but 10 states have tenure laws in place. He has also said he will adopt a merit pay for teachers. Some students have shown that merit pay programs improve students' outcomes. But critics argue there is not enough evidence and that the various factors impact students' performance, including funding and resource equity. Higher education. Trump's agenda for higher education includes creating a new free university called the American Academy and fund it by taxing, fining, and suing private universities. You hear that? He's going to taxing, fining, and suing private universities. So he's going to create a government university, call it the American Academy, and how he's going to fund it by pushing taxes on private universities or suing them for whatever. God he knows. So those are some of the agendas that the Trump administration is going to put in place when they come into power.
I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just a man who will break your heart.
And those are not the only thing that Trump is planning to make major changes to. Michael Flynn, you would have known him. Michael Flynn was a part of Trump's administration that, he got himself into all kinds of trouble when he was there. Longtime Donald Trump ally Michael Flynn laid out his vision for what a second Trump term should look like on Steve Bannon's War Room show on Wednesday, including dismantling the FBI and purging the civil service. He said that we have to get rid of the entire department. Places like the FBI. He added that one of the top priorities should be removing highly qualified experts from the government. That's his quote. Removing highly qualified experts from the government. Flynn, the former director of the Defense Intelligence Agency before being dismissed under the Obama administration, was briefly named Trump's national security advisor before being forced to leave and taking a criminal plea deal for lying to investigators about his association with Russia. Eventually, Trump issued Flynn a pardon weeks before leaving office, and he has since then gone on to associate with extreme conspiracy theory movements like QAnon. The conspiracy theory is tied to the old beliefs associated with Nazism, which holds that America is controlled by a secret society of satanic ritualistic child cannibals. Bannon also received a pardon from Trump for defrauding MAGA supporters in a fake private scheme to build a border wall, but served time in jail for a separate contempt of Congress conviction. It is unclear whether Flynn will have any direct association with the incoming Trump administration. However, Trump does appear set to give powerful advisory roles to other conspiracy theorists, including tech billionaire Elon Musk, who ran much of Trump's voter outreach operation and pushed debunked voting machine theories, and vaccine denier Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has already vowed to pressure municipal governments to remove fluoride from tap water despite its well-documented public health necessities. So, there you go. More and more. More information for you right there.
Break mine. I'm just the kind who will do likewise. If you do that, yeah. I know about you every day. Somebody say you better leave and go away because I want you. We baby, I love you. Love you, baby. Baby, I want you. Look here. Ever since the first day we met.
In Arizona, ladies and gentlemen, a new Arizona law giving power to the state to jail and deport migrants who have crossed the border illegally will be going into effect after voters approved the proposition with 62.93% in favor of. Prop 315 will require police and Border Patrol agents to use the E-Verify program that determines immigration status, after which local police can arrest the individual and a state judge can order deportation. Additionally, the proposition makes it a Class 6 felony for those who submit false information or documents, and it raises the sale of fentanyl to a Class 2 felony if the sale results in the death of another person. According to the proposed proposition, the people of the state of Arizona have found a need for this law. Due to the weakness in immigration enforcement, a public safety crisis is occurring in Arizona caused by transitional cartels engaging in rampant human trafficking and drug smuggling across this state's southern border, reads the proposition. From 2021 to 2023, United States Customs and Border Protection encountered 282 individuals on the terrorist watch list illegally entering the southwest border between ports of entry. This is a 3,033% increase over the prior 3 years when only 9 such individuals were encountered. Additionally, according to this proposition, Arizona is being actually invaded, and according to the election results, voters agree. Democratic Representative Annalise Ortiz has said that this proposition resembles SB 1070, which was decided to be unconstitutional by the U.S. Supreme Court. This bill was passed in 2010 with the intention to reduce the number of undocumented immigrants in the state. The law required local police to ask for proof of documentation if they had a reasonable suspicion of someone being in the country illegally, which led to racial profiling. The law was partially struck down in 2012.
They tried just once more, and you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always show me that loving you is very sad. You've made me so very happy, and I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spend my whole life with you. Cause it came and it took control. You touched my very soul. You always show me that loving you is a
little bit more news coming to you post-election. A little bit more news coming to you post-election. Across the country, organizations and crisis hotlines catering to LGBTQ plus youths and adults have reported a staggering spike in calls in the run-up to the election and since Trump's resounding victory. The Rainbow Youth Project said it has received more than 3,810 calls so far this month, surpassing its monthly average of 3,765 in just 6 days. The Trevor Project, a group focused on suicide preventing among LGBTQ plus youths, said it saw a 125% increase in calls, text and chat messages on election day and on Wednesday when compared with a regular day. Other groups that work with the LGBTQ plus community said they have seen an increase in emails and messages. So
all my life I've been wanting you, girl, not just once or twice.
I tell you, it's getting crazy out there.
I'm as free as the birds in the tree.
Now, some community leaders said those reaching out express a growing sense of loneliness and isolation, worry about losing access to gender-affirming care, and fear of being physically harmed by someone because of their gender and sexual identity.
And I just mean I can't stay late. Take
coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming down to the wire. Project 2025. The same as Project 47 or Agenda 47. A lot of the things that Agenda 47 has in it, Project 2025 has. They were denying it before, but now they're coming out and saying, hey, so what? Yeah. We wrote Project 2025 and we're going to implement it. So what are you going to do about it? Yeah, not what you can do. They hid it for as long as they could have. But now, Project 25 will fill the executive branch with Trump loyalists. Cutting the Department of Education. We just saw that in Project 47. Same thing. Moving the Justice Department and FBI directly under presidential control. Think about that. Moving the Justice Department and the FBI directly under the presidential control. The Justice Department and the FBI will be run out of the White House. Restricting reproductive care. Cracking down on immigration. Slashing climate change protections. Banning transgender people from the military. Those are some of what's in Project 2025. So, I mean, if you think that's a good thing, I mean, that's fine. But just don't lie about it. Don't lie about it. This is what is coming down the line. Well, guess what? As I said before, America voted for it, so America voted for it.
I love you, darling, and
that's no lie. Whoa, stick by me.
I'll stick by you.
Listen to this.
And I'll stick by you. Remember my heart and my love belong to you. Oh, oh, stick by me. I'll stick by you. Friends may try to hurt us, scandalize our name.
We're online 24/7.
No one can tear us apart. You've got a place in my heart.
Blaze in the steel. Blaze in the steel.
And that's no lie. Oh, stick by me. I'll stick by you.
Yeah, from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Talmagilla representing for Chris Whilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master. Yeah, man.
Friends may try to hurt us, scandalize our name. No one can tear us apart. You've got a place in my heart. Oh yeah, I love you, darling, and that's no lie. Oh, stick by me. I'll stick by you.
Tonight you're mine, complete. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. Will you still love me tomorrow? Is this your lasting treasure? Or just a moment?
In the mix with the baddest DJ.
So tell me now, sure. Tonight with words unspoken, yeah. You said that I'm the only one. But will my heart
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
is the only love I can ever be sure. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Girl, will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words they are unspoken. You remember you said I'm the only one, yeah, girl. But will my heart ever
Yes, man, a big people sinting tonight, and a big people sinting. Next week is gonna be lovers. Next week is gonna be the evening for lovers. So make sure that you come on in. Alright.
you give your love
So next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming strong, you know, lovers.
not the love
So all the lovers, make sure that you come double up. We're gonna drop some But in the meantime, in between time, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the Chris Wilby Show, the international show with a Jamaican vibe. Do this every Thursday, right here on the Big Bad Station. Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, covering the globe like no one else can. Linkage Radio. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music from out of Jamaica.
or just a moment's pleasure.
On this here show, we inform, we uplift, and we entertain.
It's unspoken. You said that I'm the only one.
We say on this program,
Heart be broken
on this program,
when the night
information and music exist in harmony. I tell you.
I'd like to know if your love is a love I can be sure of.
The strong end, as Julia would say, the strong end is up on us.
I've been using,
Tomorrow is the beginning of the strong end.
but I'm still going through. And some people
I will be back here on Sunday evening with the Sunday evening gospel,
still I go through.
Divine Praise Gospel Show.
One day you will realize it's the mercies of God that has
It is 2 hours of gospel music and words of inspiration every Sunday evening, right here
go through.
on my YouTube channel
Your eyes on the play with slide from God you can
and on my website,
sing a new song. But just
CaribbeanVibesRadio.com.
go through. And if you don't have no love in your heart,
So make sure that you tune in at 6 p.m.
you'd love to
I
start.
know that we're in Jamaica at the same time. We don't have to be wondering, you know, is it 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. in Jamaica? Yeah, it's 6 p.m., 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is 6 o'clock, yeah? So make sure that you stop by. 6 p.m.
I'm rooted and
We're gonna do it.
for just
Gonna rock you
still I go through.
with some gospel.
After all the words are said and done, ooh, that's when
Don't worry about what you can control, yeah? Just worry about what you can. Do the best you can.
judgment on each and
Somebody says, do all the good you can. To all the people you can. In all the ways you can.
again.
For as long as you can.
2000
As long as you do that, my friends,
they took us away.
the rest of it is out of your hands, right?
Fight to survive for justice, still going strong. We've got to stay.
This is where I take my leave of you for another Thursday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being a part of the program. And thank you for those of you who participated by calling in. Thank you for the silent listeners. Thank you for those of you who shared the link. Thank you, everybody.
King of Kings.
Sister Gloria. Take care of yourself, my friend. Don't take it too hard, all right? We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
There will be justice, and the prophets will rise again.
You'll get over it.
And all the evil games wicked men play, they can't touch us no way. They will fade.
Take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves, and always, as always, I say,
Still going strong.
you are like champagne. Do not let anybody treat you like beer.
Around, I am rooted and ground.
Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful rest of the evening. May God continue to bless, guide, and keep you.
Realize
I am out of here. What good?
it has kept us alive. We will.
Boy, them a try for tell them to try.
Love in your eyes, your eyes, and love you too. Your Majesty, I love you too. Oh man, Your Majesty. Oh, is it really true? These things I ask of you. Oh, Your Majesty, could you really care for me? Just as long as you love me, and it won't be so hard. Oh no, Royal Queen, I see love in your eyes.
Blaze in the steel. In your face, all over the place. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mix with the best music.
Yeah, from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Talmagilla representing for Chris Wilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes. I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
How it fills my heart with memory that I love.
Friday night. Girls meet boys and lots of hugging and kissing under the golden moon that shines a silver light. Oh, I'd like to be one of them, but I'm like a wandering sheep on this island, with no one to love me, with no one to kiss me. That's why I say, someone please take my hand and let us go. I keep on thinking, I wish it was me. Stranger things happen on a Friday night. Girls meet boys and lots of hugging and kissing under the golden moon that shines a silver light. Oh, I'd like to be one of them, but I'm like a wandering sheep on this island, with no one to love me, with no one to kiss me. That's why I say, someone please take my hand and let us go. I keep on thinking, I wish it was me.
The silent steps of the creep of you in a listed pond will kiss you too. It will make you run until you wanna cry, hurt yourself, make you wanna sigh. Be careful, love get a hold on you like a thief in the night. Stealing, stealing, stealing. It will make you run until you wanna cry, make you wanna sigh. Be careful, love get a hold on you like a thief in the night. I had a girl who wanted me to do things that I really couldn't do, so I made her pack her things and leave my home, never to come back anymore. Be careful, love get a hold on you like a thief in the night. Stealing, stealing, stealing. It will make you run until you wanna cry, hurt yourself, make you wanna sigh. Be careful, love get a hold on you like a
music.
It will make you run until you wanna cry, hurt yourself, make you wanna sigh. Be careful,
in the mix with a badass DJ.
like a thief in the night.
Blaze in the steel.
I had a girl who wanted me to do things that I really couldn't do, so I made her pack her things and leave my home.
I feel like crying. I said I feel like dying. Since you left me and gone, it seems my love can't go on. Please come back home. Won't you please come back home and let us start life anew, me and you. Since you have gone, I can't eat. Since you have gone, I can't sleep. Everything I do seems to go wrong. Oh, baby, have some mercy.
In your face.
Everything I do, I still remember you. Won't you come on back and give your second try?
You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Have some mercy. Can you see I'm in misery? Yeah. Ooh.
you don't want me no more, I can't stand it. Baby, I can't stand it. Oh yeah, I can't stand it. Baby, I can't stand it. You wanna play the dirty tricks in me. Baby, it is plain to see, yeah, I can't stand it.
The hottest DJ. Beats. Mixing the beats. In the mix.
I can't stand it. Baby, I can't stand it. Oh yeah, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. As long as you are true, nothing can make me change.
Her hot. In the mix with the baddest DJ.
The things I did right, and then I'm good to you. I will try to be your man, as long as you can understand the things I want.
Best music. Best music. In your face. We're online.
Baby, you can come get me as your man. If you do the things always right, it's so simple for you to understand. You can come get me as your man. Baby, please understand. As long as you be true, nothing can make me change from you. Yeah.
I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
Start to you. Yeah, me no buy ya. You know you the girls, them a try. Buy ya, them a try, for tell them to try.
You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, You gave my life to me, set me free, The finest years I ever knew is all the years I have with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my own, and I would give anything I own just to have you back again.
Yeah, from the hearts of the Caribbean into North America. Yeah, this is Talmagilla representing for Chris Whilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master.